Some of you who arrived earlier would have seen the Honorable Minister of State in situ, but the Honorable Minister has requested her to attend the Council of State meeting, and in order for her not to be late, this is why she departed quite early before the minister arrived.
Hello, my darling, wonderful people. It done dey settle the cold war between Nyesom Wike and Tinubu. It done already done the show. A lot of things has been coming out, a lot of information. Rumor has it that there is this cold war, serious war between Nyesom Wike and Tinubu. They say all of these things started after Showore come out, expose a whole lot of things concerning Nyesom Wike or his asset he has in Florida. And if we observe, says ever since then, Nyesom Wike don already silent. Nyesom Wike will be say as if they give him the next minute they come out, they return woto. Ever since Showore dropped a lot of evidence against Nyesom Wike, if we observe, the social media don't quiet for where Nyesom Wike dey. In voice, we know they hear him. To come follow, kill everything. Na Tinubu can't stop him from holding all those in plenty monthly press conference when they hold, where we say go from there, you go talk many things. Tinubu can't stop him. As Tinubu stop him, the thing can't make the guy vex. He make Nyesom Wike vex. So that is number one. Then number two again, he preferred candidate when he wants make he take over as the INEC chairman. Tinubu also no take him. Now this one can make Nyesom Wike vex. To the extent Nyesom Wike can shun the Council of State meeting where Tinubu get. Sahara reporters don't carry the matter, and after Sahara reporters carry this news, Larry came out to debunk it, say no be truth. Say Nyesom Wike no suppose dey there because he's not a member of the Council of State. But now the question there is that why did Nyesom Wike send his junior minister as in the Minister for State? Why did he send her to go and represent him if he's not supposed to be there? That is the question we have for Larry Olayinka, because Larry Olayinka has come out to debunk that rumor that all is well with the minister and the president. I'm going to read this to you. Despite denial, video shows Wike boycotted Council of State meeting, sent Minister of State amidst rift with Tinubu. Sahara reporters exclusive report on Thursday that the appointment of Professor Amaputan San as the national chairman of the Independent Electoral Commission has deepened the growing rift between the minister and the president. Although, just like as I said before, Nyesom Wike's camp has come out to dismiss it. Sahara reporters also reported that same Thursday night that Wike was also believed to have contacted several former Nigerian heads of state, urging them to boycott the Council of State meeting. Wike's political troubles began shortly after he has issue with Showore. Showore exposed all the things he has, all the properties he has in Florida. So Showore released damning evidence of Nyesom Wike's corruptedly acquired foreign and hidden local assets, igniting widespread outrage and drawing the attention of the presidency itself. In the aftermath, that is after Showore has dropped all those evidence against Nyesom Wike, now they said President Tinubu's trusted advisors began to reassess Nyesom Wike's role in the government, concluding that he has become too erratic and politically toxic to be trusted with sensitive national matters. Sahara reporters learned also that Wike secured clearance for Justice Lima through several security agencies, confident that Tinubu would approve. But following mounting skepticism within the presidency, Lima's candidacy was quietly dropped. Sahara reporters also learned that Lima and Wike are so close that he once blocked security agencies from searching his house in 2016. Tinubu instead appointed Amaputan, a lawyer and a legal scholar from the University of Jos. And according to the news also, they said Tinubu is said to have told close aides that Wike was too unstable and untrustworthy to influence the leadership of Nigeria's electoral body. Breakdown of trust also extended to media control and censorship. Now they said, after Governor Fubara's reinstatement, Tinubu reportedly ordered Wike to suspend his monthly media briefing, arguing that his combative tone was damaging the administration's image. Furious, Wike appealed to the Chief of Staff, Femi Gbalaja-Mila, warning that silencing him would only make Sowore too powerful. The exchange reflects the degree to which Sowore's exposes has undermined Wike's standing with the presidency. Amid the turmoil, Wike, they said, allegedly approached the Code of Conduct Bureau to amend its asset declaration, seeking to include the properties exposed in Florida and elsewhere. But the officials reportedly told him that the original document has been forwarded to EFCC, leaving him politically vulnerable and deeply unsettled and betrayed. His growing frustration culminated in Thursday Council of State meeting, where most head of state conspicuously boycotted the section. Presidency insider suggests that Nyesom Wike played a role in orchestrating this boycott to demonstrate his displeasure with the appointment of the new INEC chairman. So my people, you can see that this rift between Nyesom Wike and the president, the thing is becoming more real. It's no longer a rumor, because a lot of news also have carried this news. They said Nyesom Wike boycotted this Council of State meeting because of the rift. He's angry with the presidency. So people are now saying, it be like saying the president want to discard him just the way he did to RUFAI and some other politicians, the way they cry. This one way want discard, and so does it really mean that Nyesom Wike will later come out to work against the president? Why some others still believe that president is wiser than that, in as much as he's not just going to come out and do everything openly. He will still want to put him, he will still want to hold him there, make it job like say he did it. So guys, a whole lot is actually unveiling in Nigeria right now. Many people don't they talk, and the way it is now, it's like Nigerians are becoming aware. Yes, Nigerians, the youth, everybody, the old, the small, they are becoming aware of what is happening. These politicians, the way they are really taking us for granted. Now we'll see the appointment of the new INEC chairman. A lot of people were busy clapping hand for him. He's good, is that, but they did not really take time to check some kind things. Now we'll send RUFAI, as usual, has come out to give his own advice to the new INEC chairman. Peter Aka, that is also Peter for Nigeria, has also come out to drop his own advice for the new INEC chairman. Or more, the new INEC chairman, we should stop clapping hand for these people. Nigerians, we are the one killing ourselves. We should stop clapping hand for these people. At least by now that is out, based on what has happened in the past, it should be known. Nigerians should tell him that we are ready for 2027. No, not clapping and laughing with him. Yes, congratulations to him. Everybody, we are congratulating him. But this congratulation will be full after 2027. Make we know what he want to do. I don't want to use himself as weapon fashion against Nigerians. We want to know about it. So my darling wonderful people, as I leave you with this series of videos, I want you guys to watch. Please watch to the ending. More you go see and say Nigerians, they vex so. Hey, a whole lot is really unveiling. Please guys, drop your thoughts on this in the comment section. Don't forget to like, share.
Congratulations to the newly appointed INEC chairman, Professor Joash Ojo Amukpiton, SAN, from Ijumu local government area of Kogi State. Our dear Professor Amukpiton, SAN, sir, you are welcome. Thank you for coming. Thank you for having us. It good as you come, so, Professor Amukpiton, a lot they on ground. A lot they go on, so you are very, very welcome. Professor Amukpiton, the people will appoint you as INEC chairman. It gets many reasons why they pick you to head the agency. A lot went into the decision to finally reach say now you go head that agency. Because even the president will go don't appoint you as INEC chairman, he go be player, a big contestant for the match where you go be referee. So you see as it be now, a lot of interest go there where they go expect say you go service. So we understand all of those optics. But our dear Professor Amukpiton, on behalf of Nigerian people, we they tell you say the choice is yours to decide which line to toe or which legacy to build. In whether to stand on the part of the Nigerian people, to serve your country with the fear of God and for the betterment of this country, or you go come to protect the interest of criminal politicians in power who are only interested in capturing power for the sake of power and their selfish interests, and will stop at nothing to destroying this nation just to hijack that power. It is up to you. Our dear Professor Amukpiton, the agency where you don't come to head so is a cesspool of corruption. In fact, the agency is the direct weapon fashioned against Nigeria's moving forward. INEC and the Nigerian judiciary. Your immediate predecessor, the professor of glitches, Mahmoud Yakubu, has left a 10-year legacy of glitches and electoral banditry. So the agency is filled with landmines and all forms of corruption where you go need to attend to. A lot there on ground where you go need to start to look into, because we know say as you don't come, your first speech, you go talk say you will address this, you will reform this, you will improve this. Super story. Professor Mahmoud talk all those tales by moonlight tire. He do pass this one. At the end of 10 years, waiting happen. Now glitches, they follow and they go. So Professor Amokwiton, we Nigerians, we welcome you with open hearts and with open arms. A lot is on ground for you to address. List of political parties where INEC don't refuse to register. Pending legal cases. Electoral reform going on. The use of electronic technology. When Mahmoud promised say he will reduce human interference, only to become the major human interference. It is up to you, Professor Amokwiton. We just want to charge you as a concerned people and as Nigerians. Say at the end of your administration, because your time starts now, it can end in Thanksgiving. But my major and last charge to you as we welcome you be say, I will charge you from your own first name, Joash. That name, Joash, is the name of one of the youngest kings in the Bible. King Joash became king of Judah at the age of 7 years. But before becoming king, there was an attempt to kill him when he was smaller by his own grandmother, the powerful Queen Athaliah. But somehow he survived because he was saved by the person who was nursing him. And he became king and ruled under the guidance of Jehoiada. He did very well when he was under the guidance of Jehoiada. When Jehoiada died, Joash decided to turn away from the way of God, turn away from his reforms, and start to follow the things of the world. Waiting happened. He began to fail. And at the end, he was killed, assassinated by his own officials. Professor Joash Amokwiton, you can decide to be the King Joash of the Bible. You can decide to serve the Nigerian people with the fear of God and to make sure you write your name in gold, that you help this country to move forward, because a lot is at stake. And we promise you that if you stand with the Nigerian people and do the right thing and uphold the rule of law at all times, it will end in Thanksgiving. But if you decide to protect the interests of criminal elements in public office who are only interested in power for the sake of power, then the gods and the people will reject you. But until then, we welcome you. You go to hear from us. My name na Peter for Nigeria. I no get work. Now will not be our work. My only work is for Nigeria to better. So you go to hear from us steady. Make you not think say we dey fight you. No, we dey fight the enemies of Nigeria so that this country go better. Congratulations to you and your beloved wife, Dr. Yemisi Olukwiton, and your entire family. We pray and hope that you succeed, because when you succeed, Nigeria succeeds. My name is Peter for Nigeria.
RUFAI this morning, we have a number of stories before us. The bottom one, the politics, just as I just talked about. And then, of course, Adeswa Osage giving us reports on the activities of the legislators. And then Professor Joash Ojo Amokwiton, that name will now be spoken on the lips of many Nigerians in the coming months and years ahead of 2027. Your take on these stories before us?
Okay, today Professor Joash Amokwiton should remember that the INEC chairman job is a graveyard for reputation. You know, people have always said he has incorruptible integrity and all of that. We will know after he conducts the 2027 elections. If people still say he has integrity after the 2027 elections, I will know Professor Joash Amokwiton has done a good job. But if people say otherwise, I will know that he has not done a good job. You see, I remember when Mahmoud Yakub came in. This was what we said about him. Oh, we said all the nice words too. In fact, we even touted the fact that he had Oxford, you know, and all of that.
First class scholar.
Scholar par excellence. Oh, this is a fitting. But after the elections today, see what has happened. A lot of people thought Mahmoud Yakub was going to redeem himself after the 2019 elections. But 2023, see what has happened. And he tried. But the powers that be in this country, because he brought about those reforms, truly, and we saw the signs that the reforms were working in the by-elections, where opposition party easily did win. The likes of Oshun happened, the likes of, but some people have touted that and say Buhari was just somebody that loved fairness. But when it got to the presidential election, we saw what happened. And today, if you say, analyze the history of Mahmoud Yakub, mostly people will say the 2023 elections were not good. Until today, he's not be able to tell us about the technical glitch. So, Professor Joash Amukpiton should remember, and I'm going to say it in Yoruba, but I'm going to translate it. There's a saying in Yoruba that says, it's like drumbeat, that we beat the drums of Agidigbo. It is the saying that understands it. So you should understand that a lot of people are praying for him to fail. And that's why he should be more cautious. You know, my father of blessed memories, Engineer Emil, said he will always say something. He will say, those that are helping us to look for something, they are not as much as those that want us to see it. So he should be careful. He will see sabotage. People internally will sabotage. He might have good intentions. You see, the road to hell is paved with good intention. But it's until you execute the intentions till the end, that's when the difference will come. You should also be careful of advisors, because they will come. Have you ever wondered why the crown of a Yoruba king has two birds chirping at each other? That's what we call life. He will face many sorts of cancel. Largely, Ahithophelic cancel will be paramount among what he will face. He will face threats, but he should understand that the priority of elections that are credible, that's what should be paramount in the hearts of Nigerians. Most importantly, he will stumble a couple of times. But life is not about stumbling, but it's how you can pick yourself back up. I think the first scorecard will be leading up to the 2027 elections. After 2027 elections, we'll open the book of Professor Amukpiton and talk again. I just hope when we open that book, it will be for good for him. Professor Amukpiton, I wish you well. I wish you what I wish myself. Nigerians wish you well. But the same Nigerians that wish you well today will not be so happy if we don't get credible elections. Do your part and leave the rest.